Department of Transportation came in at a really bad time. The country's main airport was the world's worst. Laglagbala was a money-making scheme. Flights were always delayed. Motorists had no license cards. Vehicles had no plates. The MRT-3 suffered countless glitches and was unreliable. Dilapidated jeepneys were kings of the road, and business processes took almost forever. The Transportation Department was on the news every day for all the wrong reasons. People were getting impatient, and change seemed like a long shot. Then, President Duterte appointed Arthur Tugade to lead the DOTr and transform the transportation system in the country. For Secretary Tugade, transportation should be treated as an equalizer of life, much like death and taxes. The jeepney or the bus should neither be associated with the poor, nor private cars with the rich. Commuters wearing slippers and commuters wearing a suit should be able to take the same train or the same bus. In just 2 years, the DOTr is changing the headlines. The NAIA went from being the worst to one of the most improved airports in the world. The nightmare of Laglagbala can now be put behind us. These are two of the biggest issues that this administration solved by shifting policies, strictly implementing rules, and sheer political will. Before the Duterte administration took over, the on-time performance of flights was at 48%. In 2017, it has improved to 71%, which means delayed flights have been significantly reduced. Facilities for passenger convenience such as toilets and additional seats have been addressed. Fast and reliable Wi-Fi is offered for free. To address congestion at the NAIA, commercial flights were prioritized over general aviation. Pilots who declare they are ready to take off must do so in 5 minutes, or risk being put back at the end of the line. Airlines were also encouraged to launch more flights from Clark International Airport. Before, there were only 7 flights at Clark per week. Passengers recorded were at measly 800,000 annually, and the airport was highly under-maximized. Today, over 200 flights take off from the Clark Airport every week, and before 2017 ended, an all-time high 1.5 million passengers passed through Clark. Making commercial airports capable of nighttime operations was also prioritized. From only 15 night-rated airports in mid-2016, the number is now at 20, and this year, 3 more are being night-rated, which means domestic flights do not have to be crammed during daytime, as well as more schedule options for passengers. In January 2018, the satellite-based Communications Navigation Surveillance Air Traffic Management System was inaugurated. This project, which aims to make the airspace safer, comes with a control center and 10 additional radars, which increases the number of our air traffic radars from 3 to 13. The project was initiated in 2009. DOTr CAAP completed the project in a year and a half. Airports all over the country are also being improved and developed. From 2017, 3 airports were completed and inaugurated. Our new terminal at the Puerto Princesa Airport in Palawan was inaugurated in May 2017. It can accommodate to 1.9 million passengers annually. Last June, the new terminal building of the Mactan Cebu International Airport was inaugurated. Envisioned as the world's friendliest resort airport, the Mactan Cebu International Airport was completed a year earlier than its expected completion date. Lalo Airport was also inaugurated earlier this year. It is equipped with a 2.1-kilometer runway, which is designed to accommodate bigger aircrafts. In the first half of 2018, 4 airports have been given a facelift with improved passenger terminal buildings and wider runways. Tugade Airport in the north, Virac Airport in Catanduanes, Tacloban Airport and Maasin Airport in the Visayas, and San Vicente Airport in Palawan. Other airports are also scheduled to open soon. In October, we will open the country's first eco-airport in Bohol, Panglao, utilizing green and sustainable structures and technologies. This new airport will be able to accommodate 2 million passengers annually. Clark International Airport continues to soar, with its new passenger terminal building breaking ground in December 2017. It is designed to accommodate 8 million passengers annually. After 11 years of delay, the Bicol International Airport is now 70% complete. This will become the country's most scenic airport as it overlooks the country's famous Mayon volcano. Let us now go to updates on our railway sector. The MRT-3 was one of the biggest challenges that the DOTr took on. Several trains were beyond repair. Unloading incidents were a daily occurrence. Facilities were in a bad condition. Lines were incredibly long, and the 500,000 daily passengers were getting even more impatient with the sacrifices they had to make just to get to their destinations every day. The ills of the MRT-3, which had accumulated for decades, remain one of the most difficult challenges that the DOTr is beset with. Since November 2017, the DOTr put together a maintenance transition team that has successfully fielded 15 to 18 running train sets and reduced unloading incidents. In fact, just recently, MRT-3 set its longest no unloading incident streak in 7 years. Through an agreement with the Japanese government, an experienced and highly qualified maintenance provider will come in by July, and it is tasked to increase the number of running trains and enhance the system's overall reliability. Aside from fixing the MRT-3, the DOTr is targeting to increase the existing length of operational railways from 77 to around 2,000 in 2022. Pre-construction activities for Phase 1 of PNR Clark started in January 2018. Comprised of 17 stations, this 107-kilometer rail line that will connect Tutuban to Clark will be completed in 2022. PNR Bicol is a 653-kilometer rail line running from Manila, Batangas, Laguna to Matnog, Sorsogon. Phase 1 from Manila to Los Baños, Laguna is set for construction in 2019. Metro Manila Subway, the country's first subway, is set for groundbreaking on the 4th quarter of 2018, with partial operations targeted by 2022. This subway will run from Mindanao Avenue in Quezon City to Naiya in Pasay City. Full operability is targeted by 2025. Phase 1 of the Mindanao Railway Project, Mindanao's first railway system, will be operational by 2021. Phase 1 will run from Tagum, Davao, and Digos and will have 8 stations. As of February 2018, construction of the MRT-7 is at 22.96%. It will connect Quezon City to San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, and is targeted to be completed in 2020. Actual construction of the LRT-1 Cavite extension is set on the 3rd quarter of 2018, extending the current LRT line from Baclaran to Bacoor, Cavite. Once completed, travel time from Bacoor to Manila would be reduced from over 2 hours to 20 minutes. LRT-2 Masinag extension is also ongoing and now 49% completed. target completion is in 2019. The common station is now currently being constructed. This project, which shall be completed in 2019, will connect 4 major railway lines: the MRT-3, MRT-7, LRT-1, and the Metro Manila Subway. Let us now go to our road sector. For the longest time, motorists held on to receipts because the previous LTO has failed to issue license cards. In less than 6 months, the Duterte administration began printing and releasing cards. This time, with 5 years validity and with an increased number of security features. The 3 million backlog was completely addressed by early 2017. Online appointments for license applications is now available. If motorists did not have licenses, vehicles didn't have plates. But earlier this year, LTO inaugurated a plate-making facility so that the government may now manufacture plates on its own, ensuring a faster and more efficient production. Since July 5, the LTO began to release vehicle license plates by batches nationwide. Before, old and dilapidated jeepneys were considered as kings of the road. Now, with the PUV modernization program, Filipino commuters will soon be riding the new kings of the road, safe, secure, and environment-friendly vehicles. Intermodal terminals are likewise being built from passengers entering Metro Manila. Parañaque ITX, which is now at 93.91% completion in the southwest, Taguig ITX in the south, and North ITX in Bukawe, Bulacan. The DOTr also gave accreditation to the Eastern Transport Terminal in Marikina and Santa Rosa Transport Terminal in Laguna. At sea, ports all over the country are in need of rehabilitation and improvement. The DOTr, together with the Philippine Ports Authority or PPA, aggressively modernized one port at a time to increase their operational efficiency. From 2016 to May 2018, a total of 129 commercial port projects were constructed, rehabilitated, expanded, and modernized. 4 social and tourism ports were completed from 2016 to 2017, while 24 are undergoing construction. 59 more are programmed to be constructed in 2018. The country's first barge terminal is also on its way for completion. The Cavite Gateway Terminal, located in Tanza, Cavite, is being constructed to reduce road traffic by approximately 2 kilometers of truck line. The PPA has also completed a total of 4 passenger terminal buildings to accommodate increasing volume of passengers at the ports. Meanwhile, engineering works for the construction of 18 rotor ramps were completed since July 2016. Lighthouses have also increased their operational efficiency. From only 113 operational lighthouses in 2014, DOTr was able to increase the number to 552 in 2017. The Philippine Coast Guard is now better equipped than ever, making them more capable of protecting our coasts, marine environment, and our people. To make sure that all these projects are delivered efficiently, the DOTr takes the streamlining of business processes and the issue of transparency, good governance, and accountability very seriously. Across the board, business processes are being simplified and streamlined. Before, it used to take 15 days before a seafarer could be issued a seafarer's book. But today, the process would only take 1 day. An online application process has also been launched by Marina to cater to the needs of seamen. PPA, on the other hand, implemented an e-permit system and e-payment nationwide as a faster alternative for submitting applications by port users. Under Secretary Tugade's leadership, the DOTr was able to spend 83% on its budget and infrastructure projects in 2017. This simply means that the people's money is returned to the public in the form of projects and initiatives. Also, those who owe government give the government its due. Case in point are the past 6 billion debt and the non-remittance of CAAP of its dividends. For 2 years, GOCCs under the DOTr, such as CAAP, PPA, and the MIAA, have been remitting record-breaking dividends amounting to billions to the national treasury. To uphold transparency, bidding processes within the DOTr are now being streamed online, and it is among the top-performing agencies in implementing freedom of information. DOTr's social media accounts likewise ranked as one of the top government social media accounts in terms of reach and engagement. Finally, the DOTr is also cracking down on all corrupt officials and employees in the department. Apart from dismissals within DOTr, officials and personnel from attached agencies were likewise sacked for corruption allegations. The DOTr now carries with it values of hard work and incorruptibility. Watch as the new DOTr transform the state of transportation in the Philippines.